Before I moved from West Virginia, my family and I were very close. I only lived 20 minutes away from my grandparents, aunts, uncles, and cousins. My brother and I would go to our grandparents' house every other weekend, and sometimes more than that. They were just always a drive away. I then moved to South Carolina because my dad got a job offer with Hale Gold Mine in Kershaw, South Carolina. And now I live 7 hours apart from most of my family other than my mom, dad, and brother. It was very sad to move away from all of them. Without most of my family, it was hard. I couldn't see them when I wanted to, and I was missing the growth of my younger cousins. But I liked South Carolina, and I made many new friends at my new schools. And I also became closer with my younger brother, Randall. So, it wasn't that bad. Well, while learning to live in South Carolina without most of my family was hard, we always did keep in touch. We knew we couldn't see each other when we wanted to, so we made sure to FaceTime and text often. This allowed me to see them and hear them, even if it wasn't in person. So it was a good alternative. However, there were some instances where I got to see my family in West Virginia. I got to see my grandparents, aunts, and uncles and cousins on some Christmases and even some Easters, and every summer I got to spend at least 3 weeks with them. This makes up for not being able to see them. It has now been almost 5 years later, and I try to spend as much time talking to my family and trying to get to see them when I can. I know they will always be there for the big things, like when they came to my graduation, and I'll always be there for my family. Even now, being 7 to 9 hours away from them, as well as being a college student, I will always make time for my family in West Virginia, because family is important, and you never know how much longer you have with them.